put a nice radius on the back of the neck, we're going to use a Spokeshave. There's two types of Spokeshaves. One has a curved face and the other has a flat face. Use the flat face. The curved face, if you use it on a straight run like this, will start to dig in and catch. I'm just going to draw a line down the middle of the back of the neck. I don't want to remove this line because this is the total thickness of the neck. As long as I don't cut that line away, we'll sand that away in the end, but we just want to have a line to work to that we don't start cutting off. So use a flat face. Adjust the blade so it's just standing proud of the surface. Test on a piece of wood before you start. And I've made a little cutout of the radius that I want to set, and I've just played around with other guitars and looked at what they have as a radius, and I found 29mm is quite good. So this will be the radius of the back part of the neck, but it does want to have slightly steeper sides than following that radius too precisely. So when we do the spoke shaving, try and keep, although we will be taking it off at an angle, try not to have this too shallow for too long, so you have a steep side and then it rolls over and joins into the radius that we've cut out. Okay, so I'm just checking the radius here and we can see we're getting quite close, but before we get all the way down, we've still got a shoulder, and we just want to take that high shoulder off while still keeping it round. So if there's any places that are a bit sharper shoulder than others, then we want to mark where that is, and actually from about here work a bit more on this end and then move on from there. Nice and round. I think I'm tempted to leave that, because the last bit I'm going to do is file this sort of curve of the neck. This has got to be extended out to here. See the original colour of the wood, it darkens up with age, so we can see the colour here is a bit darker, and we haven't spoke shaved this piece and beyond, we just spoke shaved the back on there. We've done that all the way along, keeping reasonable distance above it, and then at the end we'll see some of the rough filing that we've done, and then on the back we can see the pencil line that we've drawn, which is just still in place, so we haven't reduced the overall thickness of the neck too much. So we're just ready to start sanding now. I've cut out on the bandsaw a block here which has got the radius of the neck and stuck some sandpaper on the inside, and we're going to use that to get a nice even finish to the back of the neck. Yeah, so we're taking off the high spots first with this radius, and then you'll start to see it go through. But it's not taking the back off yet, so we know that we've not quite got that radius. It's still a little bit high, which I know it was when I felt it. I felt it was a bit high along here when you just put it on your hand. So we're taking that off first, and we're going to get rid of that because it just feels a bit too square. Just checking how we've got with here, and you can see how good that is. We haven't got a flat spot or anything around there. It's really following nicely all the way up to the top. So now what I can do is start rolling the sanding block around the side a bit and start rounding this edge off and feathering it into the fretboard. Just keep working it in and checking the curve is about right, which is about like that. It won't take very much, this. So we just roll there, work up and down the neck until we've got that nice and even. Keep checking it by eye, and I think just about there. I think that's it. That'll do.